The African Union had assigned a team of African personalities to form the 5-member Commission of Inquiry mandated to investigate atrocities and human rights violations committed, as well as find reconciliation and healing. Members of the commission were sworn in on Wednesday at the African Union headquarters and took over the job. The Inquiry Commission is chaired by former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo. The rest of the team is made up of a judge, human rights expert, women and children rights expert. This is a new trend for the continent to send its own inquiry team to an African state to investigate killings and human rights abuses.
The fact that there must be who is responsible, and whoever is responsible must not get away with impunity. Africa must not condone impunity of Africans treating Africans as if they are not human beings.
When the work is complete, it will come to the Summit of Peace and Security, and then the AU as a whole will see how to implement whatever recommendations would come from the Commission of Inquiry.
Well, let's discuss this further with Leonard Koech, an international criminal lawyer based here in Kenya. He joins us live in studio. Leonard, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
So what's your reaction to the formation of this Commission of Inquiry to investigate atrocities there in South Sudan?
The Commission of Inquiry has taken a while. It is belated. At a time when we are talking about 10,000 people already dead, and we are seeing that there have been wanton violating of human rights, people being raped, civilians being abducted. I think it has taken a long while since this started in December, and now we're already in March. That is around 3 months. This is belated, and but I am optimistic of what it will actually get to achieve once it is fully functional.
Well, let's talk about that, because you know, there might be concerns here and there that just how effective can they carry out those investigations? Can they be in carrying out the investigations, given that this is a continuing conflict and the country is highly polarized?
Now is not really the time to be too skeptical, although it is safe to be a bit skeptical. We have seen from the commissioners themselves, they have shown the will that they're actually going to push this matter to the full extent of the law, and they are going to do their investigations, and they are going to come up with the report and recommendations on the atrocities that actually happened. But the problem comes in when they decide to go to trial, because there have also been massive reports on how the court lacks resources to be able to achieve its goal of fairness in what is actually happening in South Sudan right now.
And you just preempted my question right there, because that's what I was going to ask. Do you think really the African Court of Justice has the capacity to prosecute those culpable?
Judging from the resources that they do have, I would say it's going to be kind of hard. But when you look at it from an optimistic point of view, we are looking at the commissioners who are eminent leaders in Africa, who've been fighting for the cause of hope in Africa. And they have put the foot down, and they've said that they're going to fight impunity at this stage in South Sudan, and that those people, both from government and the opposing side, are going to be held culpable for every act that they actually investigate and find them to be culpable of.
Right.
Yeah.
And what likely implications will these investigations have on the ongoing peace talks in Addis Ababa?
The peace talks are not really going to be affected that much. What we are looking at as a problem is the political lobbying that is going to happen, and get political individuals to try and lobby for amnesty. And once that happens, the human rights organizations have to come in. And this will happen if any talk of amnesty will actually be going on. They will come in, and they will have to stop the entire process and make sure that the humanitarian laws and the international human rights that were broken are actually put right.
Yeah. All right, Leonard Koech, thanks very much for those insights.